Alright folks, welcome to episode 30 of the Wee Podcast. Phil here with Clarky.
Hello.
Seeing as the World Cup is in full swing like Miley Cyrus and a wrecking ball, we're going to talk about that this week, so sit back and we'll kick this one off.
Oh dear.
What?
We'll get back to this World Cup. Any bets or just any bets?
Was going to put a few bets on, but, I'm going to lose them anyway.
Yeah, I didn't bet in this World Cup.
I've got a little bit in the house, just like a wee quid bet.
Uh-huh.
Said to mum and dad, I was like, just a wee quid bet and see who wins the World Cup this year. I think Dad picked Spain. Good shout, like.
Well, they're through.
Mum picked Germany
Okay.
and I picked Brazil.
Ooh. Of the three, I think yours is most likely.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. Spain could be like we underdogs and be like, yeah, I'm
Well, what annoys me about them is their team is amazing, but they just cannot defend.
yeah, but they're a team of individually good players.
Yeah.
They don't bode well with each other. That's the
Plus
problem.
their manager.
Yeah, exactly.
He left, like, was it the day before, 2 days before the
Yeah.
World Cup? Well, he
Yeah.
wasn't left, he was sacked.
You got booted out.
Yeah, don't you dare join Real Madrid.
Yeah, being a bad man.
I know.
I know, but I mean, I don't know. Whenever
I haven't watched games. Who do you think is going to win it now? Don't know.
that's an impossible question to
I
answer.
haven't a clue.
I
Like.
mean, you've got loads of, like, all the big teams have not done amazing.
No, I haven't really been that good.
Yeah, but
France haven't been that good.
no, I'm surprised.
Terrible.
I had France at the start before the World Cup started, and I was like, yeah, France should breeze by this, no problem.
No.
Yeah, completely lied to myself there. I thought Griezmann and Giroud at the top would be sweet.
Is he starting, Giroud?
Yeah,
Because obviously I haven't watched very many. I've been away, but
yeah,
I didn't know he was starting.
yeah. He's terrible as well. Griezmann got take off today, and he was the one.
Oh, I meant Giroud. Is Giroud? Oh, sorry. I'm with you now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Griezmann got took off today, and he created the most chances for them.
Dude.
When I say chances, I don't think they're really trying because they were just going, well, we're both through,
We're
so
both through. Let's just
we'll just draw. and-
enjoy this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I don't know. Like, Mexico and Germany was on the other day, and that one surprised me.
Mexico, Germany. No, I missed that game. 1-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really surprised me. Mum, obviously, she picked Germany to win,
Yeah.
like the entire thing,
Yeah.
but she was rooting for Mexico because Hernandez was playing for them.
She like him, does she?
Yeah. She
Huh?
calls him Chicachinto. Yeah, she likes him.
Sounds
So
like something
whenever he
rice
played,
dish.
whenever he played for United, sure, it was just all.
We Chicharito.
No, Chicachinto, mate. That's what. But yeah, so whenever Mexico and Germany was on, she's like, I like Mexico too. And I was like,
Like,
but you want Germany to win.
can't hedge your bets.
Yeah, you can't do them all, like. But yeah, no, I think I picked Brazil, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, it's
I
hard.
don't really understand at the minute. Like, everyone's just sort of beating everybody at the minute, and I don't know.
Football's coming home. That's what's gonna happen.
Right,
That's what's
well,
gonna happen.
Can't
They're
stop.
English. You're gonna win the World
I'll
Cup.
stop it here. Have you not seen the amount of adverts on TV?
Aye. It's terrible.
Everyone's like, "Oh, it's coming home," and then there was a guy. I don't know what advert it was, but
It's only been home once in 21 World Cups.
yeah, exactly. But the fella was coming out of his house wearing, I think it was a Spain top,
Yeah.
and there was a guy coming out. And he goes, sorry, mate," but and he showed his tattoo. And he goes, "Yeah, England, it's coming home."
Was this real or fake?
It was on the TV today.
Like on like a channel, on a channel obviously, on like a
Yeah, it was on
program or-
ITV.
Oh dear.
ITV, it was on, but ITV. It's just one thing. Who do you prefer watching the matches on, BBC or ITV?
I haven't watched on either so far. I've been on
Oh, yeah, right,
Fox
no.
Sports and
The American guys.
yeah, something else. I can't remember what the other one was, but Fox Sports. It's not bad. Has Ian Wright.
Oh, really?
It had Gus Hiddink, Ian Wright, and Clarence Seedorf, and
Flip.
an American fella. He was obviously just there to be American, and then he was like the host, so he sort of knew what was going on. But then whenever it was like Mexico playing, it was the same American guy,
Yeah.
some Mexican player, Clarence Seedorf, and then a USA international.
Oh.
But he's retired. But he played like nearly 100 games.
Yeah.
But like every time, like they would say something, you could almost see Clarence Seedorf being like,
Oh.
"Shut up,
Yeah.
like shut up."
Yeah.
But
It's insane that America got like all these sports when it comes down to like
the best
soccer.
one, the best one.
When it comes down to football, or just not.
There's so many Mexico tops everywhere. Like obviously the World Cup, they were doing pretty well by the time I was in Vegas,
Yeah.
and the amount of Mexico tops,
Oh yeah.
even though they put the US out,
Yeah.
they're the reason US aren't at the tournament.
Yeah.
But
We're doing well. Like that Germany game scared me. I was like, oh no.
no, yeah.
I had Josh Kimmich on my
the
on my
left back, right back,
right back.
Right
Yeah.
back.
He,
Bayern Munich he plays for.
yeah, I had him in my fantasy team, and I was like,
Oh, dear.
sweet, no problem. Conceded the goal. I was like, well, that's the clean sheet gone then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Had Neuer as well in my.
Oh yeah.
So, and he was the one that obviously let the goal in,
yeah.
because he's such a terrible goalkeeper now for some reason. He just turned off. He just switches off during the games.
Yeah, sure. He used to be like a sweeper. Remember, he used to go like stand outside the box. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I don't know. But well, I don't know what's
Does he
happening.
still do that? I don't know.
I don't know. He doesn't do anything anymore. It seems he's an agent.
Oh,
I could stand in the goal and try
Yeah, I could do my best.
standing outside the little line, and be like, "Yep, not letting the ball pass this line." But no. And now Lloris didn't even play today either. Hugo Lloris
What?
for France. Yeah, he didn't
Who
play.
played Ness?
Man-
Steve Mandanda?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Why was Lloris not playing?
Oh, I have no idea. I was livid. He got me consistently good points.
Yeah.
I know he conceded a few goals.
Did it?
He conceded one goal in the first match.
It's probably a penalty.
But yeah, fine the entire way through. Muslera's been had the best seat, well, the best
Uruguay
games.
keeper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is annoying
Yeah.
because everyone else has got him in their teams, and I'm like,
Why would they put... Oh, because they've just thought, well, it's an easy group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But I put Neuer and Lloris in my team, and
Expensive.
$6 million each.
Well, I suppose what you want is players that'll go further.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to...
Keep
Is
switching.
there a transfer window?
There's transfer windows, but you only get one transfer window, or you only get one free transfer, and then you've got to obviously spend points to change the other ones. But then now, whenever this round's over, it's unlimited transfers
For
the round of 16. Yeah, so whenever that's finished, you got your quarterfinals and then blah blah blah. But you get, I think it goes down. It goes like 8, 5, and 3, or 5, 3, and 1, or something at the final. I can't remember. It's been
It always makes it
a
more
long time since I've done the Island Fantasy.
I know. It makes it more interesting, but because
It's a bit of crack. We've called it. We've got one now. Dean, Gareth, myself, and Aaron.
nice.
And
We did table.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a wee
Who's won?
a wee league. Who's winning?
Yeah.
Dean's winning at the minute.
Who's last?
Aaron.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Poor Aaron.
And it's Dean, myself, Gareth, and Aaron. But we called it Dean called it the Kute Cup. Yeah, for obvious reasons. So
Very good.
I'm gonna make it this year.
Very
I'm
good.
gonna make the cup.
Is there? Do you win it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make the cup.
What do you mean you're gonna make it?
I'm gonna make the trophy.
Out of what?
Tinfoil.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I'm gonna put Aaron's face on the top of it
I
because
Brilliant.
that's what it's called.
love the World Cup.
It's brilliant. Like, it's probably like what I love. I'm not a big football fan.
Really? I love football.
I think it's great, but I'm not like one of those people that just sort of like knows everything about it, knows the players, knows who they play for, blah blah blah, know how much they're worth.
Yeah.
I just know that they're good,
Yeah.
and he's not good, and then sort of judge it by that. But then whenever the Euros and the World Cup comes down, I'm like, yeah.
I know everything about all of them. He's 174 centimeters tall.
Well, I mean, I don't go that specific detail, like, but I do.
Says
Yeah.
it in football stickers tells you how tall they are and how heavy they are.
How heavy they are. Just
Apparently
weigh them.
Messi weighs 73 kilograms.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good for him. Yeah. But,
170 centimeters apparently.
well, according to what?
The football sticker.
Yeah, but according to where did that come from?
Panini. I don't know.
I've got that on my phone.
What?
The Panini app.
What's it do?
It's the sticker album, just online.
Oh, you collecting them online?
Yeah,
Are
you can collect them online for free.
You should see the size of my doubles pad. It's horrendous.
Well, yeah, I can just swap mine, you see, with other people online.
Oh, I have to like actually send them in the post.
See, the best thing about this app is, as well, you can actually print it off in the end and make your own book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's
Have
free.
you finished it?
No, God, no.
Really?
Then you get to do open 5 packs a day.
For free?
Yeah.
But after that, they cost money.
No, they're all free. Everything's free.
Oh.
So you can start it on the actual 14th of June
Mm-hmm.
until the 15th of July and be like, yep, 5 days, each pack, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then you can put like promotional offers in, which you can find them online for anyone who doesn't know. And then get loads of packs, and then get loads of people, and then stick it in, then print it off and make your own.
Cool. I didn't know that. I
It's
use
free. So
we
it's
use
been
the app because I've done like me and Addy do the books, sticker books, and we've done. I completed the 2014 World Cup,
yeah.
2016 Euros, and then I'm probably gonna finish this one. But it's all these wee things alongside the World Cup as well. Like there's obviously fantasy football, that thing on your phone. They bring out a card game, you know, the XL cards, I don't know what they're called. They bring out the stickers. As I mentioned in previous podcasts, the price is just
Well, people actually slated this app.
Why?
Because it's like, oh, what's the point? You're not collecting. It's not the same as collecting for a sticker book. It's not. There's no physicality behind. There's no like physical taking the sticker off the bottom and then.
It does feel good though.
It does, yeah. But see, what I remember doing it is like when I was a kid, and I used to be a mess with my stickers. I used to like put them in and try and line them up, and then whenever you get the top left corner done, you slide it down. Doesn't go to the bottom left corner though.
No, they're not perfectly lined up in this book either.
No, mine goes all the way to the bottom right corner and then it just goes diagonal. That's what happens. I just think it's stupid.
Oh, the way they printed the books are terrible this year. Like
I haven't checked.
There's a bit. Well, first of all, they made a mistake. They said that they fixed it. But I've got one of them that isn't fixed. So like it's a football sticker. It tells you who they play for.
Oh.
And like Roberto Firmino, it says Liverpool, and then it usually says in brackets where the country is.
Yeah.
It says Liverpool brackets BRA Brazil. And, but now they fixed it. It says ENG for England.
Yeah.
But I've got one of the ones that says BRA, which is pretty cool.
That's kind of it's fun.
But
because he plays for Brazil, doesn't play.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
So I thought it was pretty cool.
He hasn't been playing an awful lot this tournament. I don't think.
Was he not?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen Brazil play.
I've only seen them play once because every time they're on, I'm not actually watching the match because I'm doing something else.
Because I'm in work, I miss like 2 games every day.
The 2 o'clock ones.
Yeah, it's really annoying because I used to miss one game. Whenever I was on holiday, I missed the first game, because it was 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm not getting up for that.
Oh, you're right enough, that's right. It'd be... Yeah, it's annoying because you could have watched a UFC over there that's been like...
There was UFC advertised.
Yeah.
UFC 2...
2-6.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it would
There's
be.
like
Miocic and Cormier.
I don't know how to say it. It's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas, yeah. It's in the T-Mobile building.
Yeah, they were advertising tickets and stuff for it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's an actual number, and then that fight came around. I was like, oh,
it's gonna be insane. Like, it's crazy.
Cormier, he's the firefighter.
No, Miocic is.
Oh, is he? I knew one of them was a firefighter.
Yeah, no, he's a nice fella, but you can't understand what he says.
Why? Where's he from?
He's from Cleveland, Ohio, but I don't understand why. Because I've heard an awful lot of Cleveland, Ohio accents. Everybody from Cleveland, they don't sound like. He sounds like he's from Cork.
You got a brain damage.
Yeah, he might do it.
He probably does.
He probably does, but I mean, good grief, he talks like he talks like a busted washing machine.
That's what I would say, like a washing machine.
Yeah, he goes, it's like, it's your man from Family Guy.
What, the greased up deaf guy?
No, the actual guy, Opie.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he talks like.
Is he from? Oh, he's the guy who works with Peter.
Yeah. No, I love Steve Pay, like he's brilliant. But yeah, he was. I think he's like originally from Croatia or something.
That would explain the name. Yeah,
Steve
fair enough.
Miocic,
Yeah, fair enough.
He's class, like, but that's going to be a big weekend, and the actual day before that is the Ultimate Fighter finale as well. So there's two days.
There's a guy from Northern Ireland that's an Ultimate Fighter. He's never been beat.
Richie Smullen.
That was his name.
He's not from Northern Ireland. He's from Southern Ireland.
I seen a thing. There was a Northern Irish fella who'd never been beat in Ultimate Fighter, and it may only be like recently started, but like
it is only recently started the Ultimate Fighter, but
maybe he is Irish.
There's a contender. Richie Smullen, yeah.
Is he dark hair?
Next to no. Yeah, well, it's like brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Ireland. Yeah.
I'll show you after. You'll know who it is once you see the picture of him. But
back to the World Cup, I suppose, which is.
Aye. There we go.
Because that's all the biz right now, isn't it? You know.
Do you know how many World Cups there's been?
412.
Imagine.
Yeah. 22.
21.
21. Yeah.
21.
Brazil's been in all of them.
Literally everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
And they have the most wins.
Well, you'd expect so if they've been in them all.
With 5.
I wonder how many Germany's been in, because they've won 4 times.
They've made it the 8 finals and lost half of them.
That sucks, like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine being Germany.
It'd be so frustrating. What was your question? Who?
Germany?
How many have they been in?
Yeah. Because
they've played more games than anyone else at the World Cup. Germany.
Yeah.
So they've played 106 World Cup games in total. But there's no country has played in more World Cups than Brazil.
Yeah.
So I would assume they haven't qualified for, or maybe just not been involved
Yeah.
in one or two of them. Maybe they weren't invited after the war.
I read enough of West Germany and stuff.
Yeah, like maybe they weren't invited.
I don't know. I think it's strange, like, because this year there was a fella the other day. was it? There's a fella the other day, a taxi driver. Funny enough,
Right.
says to me, he goes, "Heard this fact the other day." I used to laugh at that. There's
That was a washing machine.
That was
your mute.
It was Miocic. He says that the past 4 World Cups, the winner has always been knocked out in the group stages.
It's 3, not 4.
Is it 3?
No, sorry, it was in of the last 4, 3. So like it was obviously Germany were probably gonna get through this year, but the year before Spain won it
Yeah.
and then got knocked out.
Yeah.
Year before that, Italy, no Spain, Germany. Sorry, it was Germany, and then it was Spain, and then 2006 was who? 2006. Who won 2006? Italy.
Yeah, I think it was Italy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then they went out in the groups, and then before that was 2002 Brazil. I don't think they went out.
I thought they did.
I don't think so.
Well, anyway, I mean,
But like 3 of the last 4
Yeah.
have definitely went out in the groups.
I reckon Germany could go like.
Who are they playing?
That's
I
what they're
can't
playing.
remember. Sweden? No, they've done them.
Germany and Sweden. Yeah, that was the
South Korea.
South Korea. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But you put it down for 2-1 victory over for Germany then.
I did, because South Korea aren't particularly good. So
So they're going to score a goal against Germany.
yeah, Panama scored against England. Why not?
But Germany have really good defence.
Not really.
Well, to be fair, Boateng was a bit of a mess.
He's
the
off.
other day.
Sure, he's gone,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
He's not playing.
Yeah.
So
He's ruined it.
they'll need.
Anybody that had Boateng in their fantasy team is done.
How many minus points? 5.
2.
Is that what it is for red?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would be like really bad. Like
No, so did I, but I'm glad it's not because I've had 2 players been sent off.
Who?
Carlos Sanchez, Moreno.
3 minutes in.
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
Maybe I haven't got 2 people.
I can't remember another red card.
There's been 3 this World Cup.
Was
There
there?
was a Russian fella was sent off.
Oh yes,
Good luck.
Smolov or something.
Yeah,
Something
no,
like that.
I don't think I had him, but I had your man Sanchez, and he was like, bye bye.
3 minutes. I don't want to
And
play.
then Ronaldo the other night cost me all the points out as my captain.
Missed the penalty.
Yeah, but he got the penalty right,
Yeah.
so he gets the 2 points.
Yeah.
Misses it, minus the 2 points. Then he gets a yellow card.
-1.
Yeah, so he got me 1 point.
Double points.
Yeah, but I took him off. I put Griezmann as a captain because like he's guaranteed to get me at least 2 points. There's 4 points
Why not stick a defender?
because I don't want to lose points for
Big John Stones must have got about 100,000 points.
conceding a goal. I
He
don't
scored twice.
Yeah, I
Do they
know.
not count more for defenders?
Yeah, they do. It's 5, I think, for defender, or 6, I think, for defender.
Jeez.
No, it's 5, and then there's 4 for everyone else. Maybe it's not 4 for a striker, 5 for a midfielder, then 6 for a defender, and then 45 for a goalkeeper.
See? 45 points.
40 for you.
If a goalkeeper scores.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Holy crap.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. If it's 45 points, I'd put all my keepers.
That's
As-
amazing.
Yeah, I don't think that would ever happen though. But yeah, so Ronaldo completely dirbed me. So I changed. I took the captaincy off him. I was like, no, I'll give it to Griezmann, and he got me 4 points.
Son.
You got me 4 points today instead of 1. So thanks, Griezmann.
Do you know who has lost the most penalty shootouts in World Cup history?
Germany,
No.
Brazil,
No.
Portugal.
England.
Oh, well, that was my.
And Italy. Or
That was my
joint.
first guess because England. Like, see, I mean, fair play to the passionate people of England that want to support their countrymen and stuff. But I mean,
I don't know how.
wise up. Seriously, like, what's this? It's coming home. Big Palma 6-1.
Yeah, it's coming home, but
Chill out.
it's coming
It's
home.
coming home. Harry Kane scored a goal, 2 penalties. Well done him.
I know. Did you see his third goal?
No, I didn't know it was Harry Kane.
It was a shot from outside the box that he had his back sort of turned to, and it hit him in the back of the heel, and went in past the goalkeeper, and it
Oh, for
counted as his
goodness
goal.
sake.
It was the worst hat trick ever. 2 penalties and a fluke,
Yeah,
and he's the top scorer at the World Cup now.
that's dreadful. I mean,
Yeah,
how many has he
it's
got
bad,
now? 8?
5.
5 even, sorry. Why did I say 8? 8?
He scored 4 in each game.
I was gonna say, I
All
literally
his goals count as 2.
yeah, that's what happens. That's crazy. So England's got the most
penalty shootout defeats.
Who's got the most penalty shootouts though?
Wins, or in general.
I just hope. Yeah, well, just in general, because I mean.
So Argentina have been involved in the most penalty shootouts.
Right.
5. And they've won 4 of them.
I just hope there's no like. See the final. See if it goes to penalties again. Like.
Wasn't penalty last year?
No, Euros sure went to penalties, didn't it?
No.
Wasn't it Euro 2004 went to penalties?
2004? No, Greece won Euro 2004.
Which one am I thinking of then? It went to penalties. It was like
Götze scored in the 114th minute, I think, of the last World Cup final for Germany against Argentina. So he won that for Germany. The Euros in 2016, it was a goal from. Oh, what do you call the striker? I can't remember his name, but he's
Portuguese fella.
He's not particularly good.
No.
He scored. Like it's somebody I can't even come to. And bring his name into my head here, like.
What was the one Deco scored at?
Well, he's Portuguese.
Yeah.
When?
I can't remember. I remember.
Deco's probably been retired for about 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He scored a screamer goal.
Quaresma scored last night. Is that who you're thinking of?
No.
That was a screamer.
No. Was it? Who was it? Puyol as well from Spain scored a screamer as well from a. No, it was Deco scored a cross years ago. It was one of my favourite goals.
Probably like 2006 World Cup or something.
75 or something. No, it was. Yeah, it was quite a while ago. Like, I just seen it just curl. It went like
For anyone that doesn't see what's just happened, Phil did this.
Yeah, that's it. No, it went from like the corner, like the corner flag, and just went. It just did like a U-turn.
Oh, I know what you mean. It just goes straight into the net.
Just did a U-turn. Yeah, it was crazy goal.
Oh, I love that sort of thing. It's great. I just think football's amazing. I love the fact Northern Ireland hold a record at the World Cup.
What, for not qualifying the most times?
No, for the youngest player to ever show up and play at the World Cup was Norman Whiteside of Manchester United.
You think you didn't say Warman Nightside?
he played at the 1982 World Cup against Yugoslavia at 17 years 1 month and 10 days old. He was literally like just had turned 17.
Could you imagine having that much pressure on your shoulders just to play football in a stage like that?
Unbelievable, like absolutely insane. One of the there was a Polish striker called Ernest Wilamowski who played only 1 game at the World Cup and set 2 records.
Oh dear.
Right.
Was it the fastest time off pitch or something?
Do you want to guess what one of them was, or both of them were?
Red card?
Nope.
Substitution?
No, I'll doubt it. These are quite hard to guess, but he's got the highest goals per game average in World Cup history. Played once, scored 4. And
holy crap.
the other record he holds is he actually lost the game.
Was it 5-4?
No, it was 6-5.
Oh my word!
So nobody else has ever actually scored 4 and lost a game at a World Cup. And the best bit is he actually was in the same game where it was 6-5. So it was Brazil won 6-5 against Poland.
Yeah.
But the 5th goal that Poland scored
was an OG, was it?
Penalty, he won and gave it to someone else.
Are you joking?
He could have had 5. But he won the penalty and somebody else took it.
He's got a hat trick and one more. He's like, do you know what? You guys can go ahead and have your fun.
It was actually first. It was the first goal, the penalty. And then he scored 4 after that.
Oh my word.
Yeah, so he holds 2 records. That was pretty cool.
I didn't think they were going to be well, one of them was positive, the second one wasn't very positive at all. But
no.
I think it says here Germany's scored the most goals in the last 3 World Cups.
What?
14 in 2006, 16 in 2010, and 18 in 2014.
If they don't score 20 in this World Cup and keep the paddle
You'd
up,
be livid though, wouldn't you? Well, to be fair, they're not doing very well already.
Yeah, it's true. They've only got 3 goals.
No.
No, 2?
2
scored
goals.
twice? Oh dear. That's horrendous.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're at least they're on evens at the minute. I mean, that's good, but yeah, 14, 16, 18. If they could score 20 this year, it'd be unbelievable.
Another 18 goals in the next 5 games.
Yeah, but then it's going to have to like continue 22, 24. It's going to get the impossible amounts.
They're winning games like 12-0.
100 goals. I don't. But I mean, see, like years and years ago, right? You got like we were like obviously watching Ronaldinho score a goal against, was it England?
Yeah, what a free kick that was. It's the
Per
one where David Seaman.
Per David Seaman.
And the stupid ponytail, he can't reach.
Didn't know what happened, but you're never gonna, like, to me, like, see those, watch them years and years ago, even watch them now from years and years ago, you're never gonna find such good teams like that now.
No, it's completely
There's no way, like,
completely different.
which is a real shame, because like everyone was talking about this the other week on the commentary team and stuff, and they were all like, just everyone's just getting really old now, like to play the game, not actually like 35, 40. That's not really old, but they're getting to the age now where they're like, we're a bit slow against these young bucks, like, and
youngsters.
It's a shame to see as well, because the majority of the teams that you want them to win are just depleting. All the other guys are going. The majority of Portugal teams going to retire this year. I would assume.
Probably. Well, this will be the last World Cup.
100%. From the national. Yeah,
it'll be Ronaldo and probably Messi's last World Cup as well, which is why they've obviously, whenever this actually comes out, Argentina will have made the last 16.
Woo!
Yay. So
screw Messi.
That's great. But we were looking up the other day, because obviously anyone that's watched the World Cup, you'll notice that there's a penalty every single game. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but so far,
to be fair, you're not far off.
No, not really. But in the
there's
vast majority of games,
and own goals, and
there's just been everything. No way at one point in this World Cup, the top goal scorer was
own goals.
Yeah,
it was 5 own goals.
Still isn't it?
No, how?
In fact, because Harry Kane is the top scorer technically with 5.
Oh, yeah, right.
So the own goals might be higher still.
Yeah,
but
it would be.
In terms of penalties, the highest previous to this World Cup in one tournament was 18 given.
Yeah, 96, 98 and 2002.
Wasn't it? I think those are the years. But in this World Cup alone, we're not even out of the group stages. There have been 22 penalties. If it goes on in the same vein, in the 64 games, on average, there will be 36 penalties given in this World Cup, which is double the amount of any other one.
It'd be even worse if all of them were like goals as well.
Has anyone missed? Ronaldo's missed?
Yeah, I know Ronaldo's missed.
Who else? Anyone?
Yes,
there's been a couple of saves actually.
Yeah.
And the Peru team blazed his over the bar.
Yeah. So, but if they all scored them, then I just put an absolute Debbie Downer on the entire.
Is there a lot of goals in this World Cup? I can't tell.
Well, no. Well,
I suppose there's been some big scores, like a 5-2 and a 6-1.
Yeah, and then that's really about it. Well, obviously 5-0 by Russia in the first game.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But I mean,
and then Uruguay beat them 3-0, which is big.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, because the highest number of goals scored in a World Cup is joint between France 98 and the last one in Brazil. 171 goals.
Don't think that's going to be reached
across the tournament. Do you not? I don't know.
But some of the teams are just playing as if they're like playing internationals. What was that? It was. That was a wee squeaker fart there. No, but some of the teams are literally just playing for draws.
Yeah, no, like France earlier.
But obviously, whenever it comes to the knockout stages, they're not going to want to do that.
Yeah. Well, I hope not.
But what if it happens? It's going to be 0-0. Go through the entire extra time, 0-0, then penalties. I mean, but that, well, even if it doesn't, because then it would be more goals then, wouldn't it? Because it would be obviously 4 or 5 depending on. So if it went full 90 minutes, and then say someone scored 114th minute or something, 1-0.
Yeah.
Like 1 goal each game is just going to be dreadful. But I mean, I can't imagine.
It won't happen.
To be fair, some teams, I mean, the majority, I think it's happened. Like this year's been 0-0 at half time for a lot of the games, I think.
Has it?
Pretty sure that.
See, to be honest, because I feel like sort of the loop. See, because I haven't seen as many games, or being awake for as many games.
You wake up and they've all been over. It's like, oh well, there we go.
Like the best, you know what the best bit was? Like if I woke up on holiday at like 8, I could turn the TV on and I just looked for a World Cup game while we were getting ready.
Yeah.
You know, so like, or
it's kind of cool.
We were on the canyon. We had to get up at 5 a.m. and I knew there was a game on, so I was like, let's just find it on the TV.
That's mad. Like, I'd love to be able to watch things like proper, well, not that sort of time, but
no, it's like, horrible. That was
proper times. Like, but I'd rather watch like UFC and stuff at normal times as well, instead of like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, because the World Cup's in Russia, like a good time to go to the World Cup will be whenever. Well, we don't know for sure yet, but it's pretty certain that 2026 is going to go to Mexico, the US, and Canada. And they're saying that 2030 will be a UK bid.
UK would be good. I wouldn't mind. But then see by the time that's
Not
all.
far.
It isn't, but by the time that happens, the majority of the players we know now won't be playing.
Yeah, Rashford will be 32.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So it'll be completely new. And we'll be really old as well.
Yeah, it'll be 90.
What?
That's bad, Miles. I don't know.
Why would we be now?
We'll be. Holy crap, we're nearly 40.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So
Oh dear.
it's all fair and well, like thinking about it now and being like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, 2030 is going to be.
Yeah.
We're going to be about 90 years old, like you said there. So
We're going to have too many responsibilities to even go.
exactly. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah. The other you're saying about was it 6-5?
Yes,
No.
yes, yeah, that game.
Right.
Yeah.
The most goals scroll. I'll just rewind that there. The most goals in a single World Cup match occurred, right?
Wasn't that one?
No.
Oh, right, okay. Right,
June
yeah.
26th, 1954. Austria beat Switzerland 7-5.
Oh dear.
Just one more than what yours was.
What year was that?
54.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that other game happened in 38. Okay, I was going to say it was the same year.
I just think it's mad.
7-5.
Yeah.
That's like a Portsmouth game. Do you remember years ago? Portsmouth played. Who was it? Reading, and it finished 7-5 in the Premier League.
Oh my word. What sure was it? Germany beat Brazil
7-1.
7-1.
The last World Cup in Brazil. Do you know how many players from that squad started this World Cup?
No idea.
1.
What, Mueller?
Marcelo.
Oh, Brazil?
Mm.
Yeah.
Neymar, sure, he broke his back at the last World Cup.
Did he?
Yeah, remember the guy that kneed him in the back?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
To be fair, do you think Al Salah's performance has been a bit
He's
because
probably knackered.
yeah, because of the entire
Yeah,
Premier League.
He's got to be knackered, like.
I mean, he has carried that entire team, like, so
Yeah.
his
But,
back probably is really sore.
But
And then Sergio
it's
Ramos
only-
didn't help any of the matter as well, bringing him down and hurting the shoulder. So
nah, it's wrong shoulder. He fell over, hurt himself. Happens to football. But what do you call it? Like you don't see anybody get blamed whenever they bump heads and they get concussion. But anyway.
you see that fella got concussed as well.
Oh, and then they played him like 2 days later or 5 days.
with
What
a
is going
helmet on
there?
as well.
Did he?
Yeah, he played with like a not like a like a crash helmet. Or anything. It was just like, you know, the ones like Petr Cech used to wear.
Well, you go, Barry. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks, mate.
No,
But yeah, he
a
I don't
rugby
know
cap. The scrum cap.
well, yeah, so yeah, it was.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but I don't understand what happened because they were running and like 2 seconds later, just fell to the ground.
What, like in game? He just collapsed?
No, like they were running towards it was going out for no, it just go whoop. They were running because the ball was going out for a throw in, and the fella came up behind him, and I don't know what happened exactly, but he must have hit him with his shoulder, and it must have hit like a little bit of like a nerve in his neck because that's
He
what
just
knocks you
fell
out.
down?
Yeah,
Wait, he was knocked unconscious.
he was yeah.
Freaking
He
hell.
landed on the floor. You could tell he was unconscious because he wasn't getting up. His whole body stiffened and everything.
Oh dear.
He fell to the ground, and then he was going at such a pace, obviously, that his body rolled over
Oh
as he was going,
Oh my goodness.
and he was just, and he got like pulled up and all, and he was just like, why would you do this? Like he was
dear.
just standing there in a full daze. It was
That's-
crazy, and he was going to walk on the pitch and everything. I was like, this boy's out of it. Like,
I'm okay.
There's no way. But yeah, they put him 2 days later. Sure, and he was not 2 days later.
I think it was 5, but that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like.
He was on with the wee scrum cap on, yeah.
That's actually ridiculous.
But that I think one of the commentators says, well, you can't really. You can. I think he was cleared.
Oh, he can't be.
But he'd have to be
There's an
cleared.
investigation. I think I read into that. There's an investigation as to why he was played. But, or no, sorry, there's not an investigation. There's all these, like, you know, those groups that are all about like concussion, like awareness groups and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like that. He should not have been playing.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree with them 100%. But he's obviously had to have been cleared to play. Although
it's
he wouldn't have
wrong.
played.
He shouldn't be. Like,
Yeah.
if you get concussion in the Premier League, I think you have to take 2 weeks.
Well, that makes sense.
I think it's 2 weeks. Like if you are diagnosed with concussion,
But then
can't
again,
play.
you say 2 weeks. That's half the World Cup.
Tough.
No, I agree.
No, that's
I
what I
agree
read.
100%.
Like you know what I mean? Like I just, for me, I just look at that and go, well, you know, if you had a football repetitive, you know, was he a defender or what was the position?
I think it was defender.
I suppose it's relevant nowadays. Everybody heads it,
Yeah.
but if he continually heads that ball, it could, you know, give him what's it called, second impact syndrome or something.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Well, I have no idea, but it hits your head at some force, like.
It was a killed a boy in my school. Do you remember?
No.
Killed someone in my school, concussion.
Oh, Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah,
killed
Ben
him.
the rugby player, wasn't
Yeah. I think it's called Second Impact Syndrome. Or I really hope I'm not wrong in saying that, but it's something like that there. But basically, it's you get up and you look okay, and then you get hit again, and you get up and they like test you. The old way they used to test was literally like follow my finger.
he? Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
can you see this? Blah blah blah. Yes, I can see. Right, okay, where you go. But he was hit so many times, that he eventually was collapsed.
Yeah. And that's
Obviously,
that's-
rugby's different, but
Yeah.
football, you're hitting that ball, you get hit it 30 times in a game.
Yeah.
You know,
Easily.
so
But the worst
that's
thing,
dodgy.
like, there's been some boys in this World Cup that's been smacked up the face with the ball.
I
Like, and I mean, like, you don't see it an awful lot in like Premier League matches
Yeah.
for some reason,
don't know.
because everyone hits the ball the same way. If they're crossing the end, it's going to go towards your face.
Yeah.
Unless it's a low cross and it goes towards your feet, which it doesn't really
Keeps
work.
your ankles out.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been hitting the face with these balls. Like, I mean, it's just I see these boys go and they're just down. There's like, oh god! And there's a guy I think is like his nose started bleeding or something the other day just because he got hit in the face by a ball. I was like, that's some pelt. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
you
Like,
think these boys striking like hitting balls all day?
well, it's like 70 miles an hour.
Exactly.
Like,
You're getting touched in the face with a ball,
it's
a
gonna
big
hurt.
smelly ball, and not one of those ones. Like, but one that's been kicked about for so long on the grass, probably soaking as well because of the rain.
Yeah. Well,
And
there has been rain actually.
there's been loads of
Quite
rain.
bad.
And
You see the mosquitoes?
I've seen an awful lot of midges and stuff.
That's what I mean. Sorry, the midges. Sting.
Mosquitoes.
I don't know. Sting.
Just people coming over draining blood. Just people going, oh Jesus, I don't feel well here.
Take your England shirt off. It's not a shirt.
You're that pale, there's just no
Drained.
blood. Yeah. But yeah, people have just been absolutely dire this year.
I know. Have you heard of the World Cup where the team didn't lose but didn't win the tournament?
No.
They didn't even make it out of the groups, but they didn't lose the game.
Hi.
They drew every game.
Oh, that's a
So
shame.
they were the only unbeaten team at the entire World Cup that year.
Who was it?
New Zealand,
Oh, they didn't qualify.
2010.
They didn't qualify.
So they were in the same group as. Sorry, that was the year Spain won it,
Mm.
but they lost their first game.
It's weird
So
how things can work
It's
like
class.
isn't it?
I love that fact. There was only one unbeaten team in that World Cup, and
And
they
they-
didn't make
and
it
they
out of the
lost.
groups.
I think that's
Crazy.
terrible. Like
I know the poor wee, I think said Aussies, poor wee Kiwis.
Kiwis, yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
I
there's
think he
just-
said figs as well. Poor wee figs.
it's the wrong fruit.
That's horrendous.
Purby apples. Purby apples and pears. So how old's Tommy Mueller?
27?
27.
28? He's not that old.
He looks so, but
He feels like he's been about for about 30 years.
it's insane. Like, I'm just reading the fact here. It says, right, among the current players, Thomas Mueller has the most World Cup goals with 10, 5 in each of the last 2 tournaments,
Yeah.
and he's 6 goals shy of the all-time scorer Miroslav Klose, obviously from Germany
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
But this year it doesn't seem he's going to hit anywhere near that.
Well,
6
depends
goals.
how far they go. That's the thing.
I don't think they go very far. I think they get knocked out in this round 16.
Who have they got? Do we know yet?
No, well,
No,
not
they're
yet.
not even through.
No. Doesn't matter. I think they got kicked out regardless. I mean, they got beat by Mexico 1-0. So
True.
it all depends on what they
Thomas
play like.
Mueller is 28.
28 years old. It feels like he's been around since the beginning of time.
Yeah, so he's got another 28. Probably, he's certainly got another one World Cup, and I might have 2.
That's weird to think about. Like, could you think
Yeah.
the majority of the players? I mean, it's sad to say that the majority of the players from this World Cup is probably going to be retired
From
from
the big ones, yeah. For
international football,
sure. Yeah, big ones for sure.
which is just crazy. Like,
But if you think, going back to England's team for this World Cup, the vast majority of that team will play in the next World Cup.
yeah, probably.
If not all of them
Yeah,
will play in the next World. Maybe, well, in fact, Ashley Young will probably be gone.
was
but
even,
like-
even Anthony Martial wasn't playing this year for France.
No, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
There's rumours today that Juventus are bidding for him.
Oh really?
80 million quid.
80 million.
Mm-hmm.
Think he's worth it?
Yes, but I wouldn't get rid of him if I'm honest with you. I think he's amazing. But
He does create an awful lot of chances for our team, like.
he's very quick, and I
Wonder
just
why
think his
he didn't
attitude,
qualify for-
apparently his attitude just stinks.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he didn't play enough games, so he didn't get brought to the World Cup.
Oh, that's a shame.
Simple.
I reckon if they would have had him, he would have created an awful lot of chances.
Oh,
He gets the ball into the
but
box.
sure,
and
they
he
don't
goes-
pick Benzema either.
No.
He plays, he scored twice in the Champions League final. He scored once and Bale scored twice. But what do you call it? You know,
He's Wales didn't even qualify this year as well.
Who?
Wales.
Oh shit, they're pure rubbish anyway. How they got to the semi-finals of Euros is a joke.
I think it's class though. Just I was really rooting for Wales whenever they.
I wasn't. I freaking hate Wales.
Why?
They're crap.
Oh, I thought you meant like the country.
No, just the team. They're pure crap. Like they put Northern Ireland out, and they were like, "Oh, we were far better." No, you weren't.
No, that was a rough game. To be fair,
We
like.
literally sat and watched it. They were crap,
Yeah.
and we were crap, and we scored for them.
Yeah.
But anyway, not that I'm over that.
But, we just don't like Bale.
No, I like Bale.
Oh.
I do. I think he's a brilliant footballer.
Yeah.
But I just hate the fact that they like all lean on him. Like, oh, we're all really good too. No, you're not. It's like being the 12 disciples.
Oh my word! I'm just evoking a demon. Oh my word! Like, no, you're not. You're not a good team. I can beat you.
Literally hate it. Like,
Well, they get paid a lot of money to play football, so
yeah, they do.
they've done something better than what we have.
Oh, correct.
They're a lot smarter than what we are. They've gone down.
They're not smarter. They're better at football.
No, well, they've gone down the route of getting more money for themselves by playing football.
True.
They could. None of them could be interviewed ever, and you'd be like, "Oh, they're thick as they play football." That's just your definition of a footballer. They're thick.
Hugo Lloris, you know, he apparently was, before he was going to be a professional footballer, going to be a doctor.
Flip.
He's very clever, apparently.
See? There you go then.
He's alright though.
I wouldn't know him.
He's dead on.
From what I've heard in interviews, he's dead on. Yeah, but I don't know that guy.
For brunch the other day.
Did you? Oh, don't go. Did you see him? Did you see him in LA or something? Did you? Somehow he's playing in Russia, but he's in LA at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's a fake over there. You see.
It's a what?
That's why I wasn't playing.
Oh.
But
What?
Yeah. What do you know? Actually, going back to, remember the guy who scored 4 at the World Cup?
Yeah.
You know what
And
the
lost.
the most scored in one game
In one game.
by one player is 5.
5.
Had he have scored one more, he would be level. It was a guy called Oleg Salenko. He scored 5 times against Cameroon. It was 6-1.
He's Russian.
Sounds Russian. It didn't say his nationality.
No, he is Russian.
But
Against Cameroon, no, but they're the only ones that have actually qualified from America. Like the most times, yeah.
have they?
I think so.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
I do remember them at most of the World Cups.
Yeah.
They're nice big green kits.
Do you really think Nigeria's kit this year?
Oh, it's nice.
Everyone's going like nuts about it.
I think it's nice, but
Do you prefer the away kit or the home kit?
I haven't seen the away kit.
The away, the green one.
What?
The green one, like the just plain green one.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
That's the nicest
I've
one.
seen the one with the stripes.
I don't like that one.
My favorite top. No, it's not a plain top. But my favorite top of the World Cup is Germany's training kit.
Yeah, it's quite nice. But
Real.
Germany's always had really good looking kits. So
even their shirt is just nice. It's just
yeah.
white, really, but it is.
But it's because it got that little checkered thing on the chest. Yeah, and it comes
nice.
in a. I think, to be fair, like I'm as much as, you know, I want Germany to lose because I've got Brazil.
Yeah.
But like Germany for me have always been the team that you have to beat. For some reason, I don't know why. They're always on a pedestal, and
they're just amazing.
yeah, but they always play beautiful
Not this
football.
year.
No, obviously not this year because I don't know what's happening this year. So they've got some sort of curse. They've got like the last World Cup curse or something you call it. I don't know what you would call it, but they're just not having a very good year, which is a bit of a shame.
But you never know. We can still pick up. They've still got an unbelievable football team, but they hold so many records. Like the most games played at a World Cup is held by a German player. I think it's 25. Yeah, 25. Lothar Matthäus. How do you say that?
Matthäus. Yeah.
Matthäus. He's 25 games at the World Cup. Highest score, he said earlier, Miroslav Klose.
Mm-hmm.
Most appearances in a final, 8. You know.
And lost half of them.
If they win this World Cup, they've won 5 World Cups, same as
Brazil.
Yeah, so equal.
And then at least sure they would have, if they would have qualified as well and won, they would have tied Brazil as well.
Yep.
I can't believe they didn't qualify.
Who did they get beat by? Do you remember?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, I do. Switzerland.
Really?
Yep, Switzerland put. No, lying to you. Switzerland put out Northern Ireland.
Well, never going to Switzerland then.
Was it Serbia?
Could have been anybody to be fair, but Serbia have been playing. They've been playing alright.
Yeah, they've been alright.
I think that game the other day was like one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
One?
Switzerland and Serbia. I was like, this game. I was like, nah, there's no way they're not going to come back, and they just proved me wrong instantly. I think I ruined it for Fergal as well.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so. I think the goal came in like he said the goal came in 5 seconds earlier.
Oh, you must have been watching a stream.
He was watching it on BBC iPlayer, I think he said, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, imagine having that ruined for you.
That'd be so annoying.
I know. I'd be livid, like, but then again, it's only football.
Do you know how many teams are in this World Cup?
32,
Yeah. Do you know how many were in the first World Cup?
12.
13, close.
Hmm.
The way they were broken down was, and it was in Uruguay in 1930. 7 of the teams were from South
Which
America.
they won.
They did, because it was a fix.
Yeah.
No, 7 of them were from South America, 4 from Europe, and then 2 from North America.
Hmm. I think the England one was a fix as well.
1966. They beat Argentina in the final Uruguay that year.
Yeah.
First ever goal scored in World Cup history was by a Frenchman called Lucien Lemont.
Very well pronounced as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the first ever hat trick scored was by Bert.
Just Bert, well done, Bert, get it, lad.
Bert, I can't say his surname.
What is it?
Patenaude.
Where's it? Sorry.
It's there. Oh dear.
What have you done?
It's gone.
You broke it?
Bert Patenaude, essentially. And it took them 50 years to give him the
Recognition for it?
recognition for it.
That's nuts.
50 years. So he was probably dead before he even... Let's be honest, he probably was.
Well, what age was he? About 30
Well, 1930, he was probably in, you would assume, either 20s or 30s. Had 50 years on that.
Yeah, but he's not going to be dead, sure. I mean, the people from
1930s, people weren't... Well, I suppose they were sturdier then, weren't they?
Of course, they were. The people from like 1918 have still been around.
That's true.
You're-
And you get people born in 1993 that are struggling.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks. That's...
Oh yeah, we were born that year.
Yeah.
Ah, that's where that came from.
You're 92.
No, 93.
I thought. Oh well.
I'm only 6 months younger than you. Older.
Aye, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Older than you.
That's strange. Like, but yeah, I would think. Why did it take 50 years for it to get recognised for that?
I don't know. It just says there was a lot of debate.
Debate?
Yeah.
How was it be a debate? If he scored the goals, how can you debate it?
No idea.
Oh no, we've got VAR back in the day.
That's
That
like,
didn't go in.
That's like, you know, the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
Some facts from a holiday. I'm gonna hit you with them. So the Hoover Dam
Oh, it's the most Ubers.
wasn't always. See it? So many Dysons.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'll have a Henry's just running about the
It's just a big smiley face, and but they it wasn't actually always called. It was originally called that. It was put together by Hoover, but then the Great Depression hit. He was basically kicked out of office,
Oh wow.
so they then changed the name to Boulder Dam, and then
And then it's now Amster instead. Now,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's weird how they
Yeah.
moved it.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? They,
It's a big dam.
It took Congress 14 years to decide what to call it. It was being debated for 14 years before they decided, okay, let's just call it.
And this is
Hoover
these
Dam.
are politicians.
Yeah.
I disagree with politicians. I'm
14
sorry.
I doubt they were like, oh, let's go and talk about this again. I don't think it was 14 years straight.
No, obviously not. Like, but I mean, I just think
Papers.
politicians get so much money for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I seen a thing in the paper the other day.
I.e. Northern Ireland.
Yeah, literally. It
Yeah.
made me laugh. It was like somebody was stepping down from Stormont. I was like,
Oh really?
I literally,
Well.
I literally looked at my phone and was like, I haven't had a job for 18 months.
Yeah, Stormont isn't.
When you say you're stepping down, what does that mean?
What are you stepping down from?
Are you
Exactly.
the cleaner in Stormont?
Yeah, like what is it? It's just. It may as well be a building for people to live in now.
Legitimately, like,
Yeah.
it's just a movie.
Just to let. It's so bad, like. But
Oh.
anyway, speaking of VAR, as I said there,
VAR.
what do you think of it?
Uh,
So obviously this is the first year with it, isn't it?
yeah, it's first tournament, wasn't it? First
Yeah.
trial.
Yeah.
But
It's a trial run, and I don't know what's
in a
happened.
World Cup. I don't know. Like, I like the fact that it's
There.
catching things,
Yeah.
but what I don't like is the fact it's very selective. Like,
Yeah.
for example, VAR could be used to give a penalty against, say Sweden are playing Brazil,
Yeah.
right, for the sake of a game. It could be used to give a penalty against Sweden, but then something very obvious could happen down the other end for Brazil,
Yeah.
but it won't be given then.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I think there's like a rule. Pardon me. It's something like
Earth was that.
Huh?
It's a big demon coming.
It was something like it needs to be like, was it like clear and obvious?
If
Or
it was
something?
clear and obvious,
Right.
it wouldn't need to go to VAR.
Well, that's the thing. Like it's some sort of word. I wish I could remember it.
I just think the referees are mental.
Yeah, like see for anything difficult. Surely now they just need to go right. Do a TVB sign, run away over, have a look. Okay, yeah. It's
Decide.
penalty. Or no, it's not a penalty.
Do your job, basically. That's exactly what they have to do.
But then it comes down to the fact that like I quite liked human error in football, but then I
That's
also
what makes the game.
was very frustrated with it
Yeah.
whenever it went against a team that I was sort of rooting
But the
for.
thing is, you can't be penalised either for doing it. Like it's the same in any sport.
Yeah.
Like the only game that I've seen, it's not even a game.
Rugby.
Well, yeah, but they don't get penalised for half the stuff. Like really,
Yeah.
they don't. It's whatever the referee says goes,
But
regardless of what happens. Because
Like,
you can watch it afterwards and be like, that was definitely a penalty or that was definitely a foul.
like in VAR, like I don't know exactly how it works, but is it that this VAR team will spot something and then go, okay, ref, you need to look at that, or does the ref need to go to them and say, I want to have a look at that? What way does it work?
I would assume it would be the referee because he's the official of the game.
See, I wish I'd done more reading on it before this started because I'm just not.
I think
I'd
it's good
seen-
though because if we like say if we ever were to sort of come back to this sort of thing, maybe even in next week's episode, just have a little brief thing about it, maybe
Yeah.
say about it. But I think surely the referee would have to be the person that initiates the entire VAR because they probably have to run back the footage and go, yeah, there might be something there. Here you go.
Yeah.
But I would say he would have to go, yeah, well, it's whatever I say goes because he's the one that officiates the game.
Well, no, it is definitely his final.
So I don't
decision,
think
but-
anybody was to say like, yeah,
I
that was
don't
a
know.
definite foul because that would mean to be someone else officiating the game.
But it's like that. I'd seen the two fouls, and they were fouls on Harry Kane
Oh yeah, yeah.
when he was literally like UFC WWF'd into the floor. You know what I mean? Like there was literally no way
Yeah.
that they were not fouls. But then you see it in another game, and it's a penalty.
Yeah.
So I just don't get where is the line? I think it could be really good, but we need I don't know. We just need something that we can like look at and go, okay, this is how VAR works.
Yeah.
This is when it works.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it worked well there, but not well there.
Well, that's the thing. Like I don't understand.
What's
like,
the difference between that and the referee?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
like
Like, you said, human error is the
Yeah.
main thing that like does the entire game. I mean, that's what you want. You want to have an actual game that's not going to be controlled by technology.
Yeah.
Because it sort of, to me, I don't
Yeah,
mind it, but it
definitely.
ruins it. I think in some aspects.
Yeah,
I
it takes time
understand.
as well.
Exactly, it takes time, but the worst thing about it is that even if it wasn't, say, a penalty or a free kick or even a foul, and then you have to go and check it out, and then it's like a whole big debate,
Yeah,
and if it's
yeah.
like, well, you just wasted like 5 minutes just debating nothing.
There has been a lot of added time in this World Cup.
Yeah, which there was 8 minutes or 7 minutes the other day. Sure, Neymar scored in the 97th minute.
Yeah,
6 minutes extra time in that,
That's
in that.
right.
And
yeah,
and the referee was dreadful in that game.
didn't see it.
He was awful. I don't understand. He must have had a watch on that day. It was 97
Just keep
minutes.
going.
Yeah, it was a full minute into
Well, if there was any fouls in the added
No,
time, he
no.
had to add on to the added time.
No.
As well.
nothing.
That's
He
why
just walking about, just no.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, flip. We're over.
Honestly, I couldn't believe it.
No, it's. I don't know. I've enjoyed. I have to say, what I've seen in this World Cup, I've enjoyed, and I like.
You probably
how-
watched the best bits, though. That's the thing.
Probably.
Yeah,
That was the
that's the
first 0-0 draw today
Yeah,
between Denmark and France,
yeah.
and
But I think they just decided to go. Yeah, well, I mean, we're both qualifying, so
let's not bother.
yeah.
I know.
But I mean, they both like Griezmann. He created any gods amount of chances for those guys, and no one came through. Drew, don't know what he was doing today. He did a little back heel thing, and it wasn't even attempting a goal. He just went, oh, and there you go. Sorry, lads.
Oh, we're gonna keep it at 0-0. Okay.
Yeah, but that's basically what's happened. And it's a shame that it took for a high caliber team to get that.
The thing is that France team has the most unbelievable lineup.
Yeah.
But they're just pure crap.
So-
You know what I always find really weird? I seen a bit of the France game the other day, and is it their left back? It's called Hernandez.
Yeah,
Theo
I'm
Hernandez.
sure look at Gomez in Germany.
Yeah, but like I look at that and I'm like, that's the wrong surname. But then I looked him up. He is French.
Yeah.
But it's because his dad's Spanish.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's mad.
That's
And
because
his
he was
brother-
born there.
Yeah, he was born like Bordeaux or something, and his brother is also called obviously Hernandez, but he's the younger one, and he plays for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pure nuts.
But sure, was there not brothers that play in different teams?
Yeah, the
Poland and Germany, wasn't there? There was a guy.
No, it's not Poland. It's
I thought there was a guy that was
it's
born.
the Zaka brothers. No, not Zaka brothers.
That's one that plays in Switzerland, one plays in Spain.
No,
No?
not Zaka. No, it is. It's one plays for Switzerland, one plays for like Kosovo or something like that.
Oh.
Is it Zaka?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure.
Testing me now, and I can't remember, but I know exactly who you're talking about, but I just can't. Oh well, no, it's not coming to me. Can't get it.
And then sure, was it not Podolski? Is it? No, it wasn't Podolski, was it?
Oh! The Boateng brothers.
Yeah, the both.
One of them plays for Ghana, and one of them plays for Brazil.
Brazil?
Germany. Thanks. I pictured the Germany-Brazil game whenever I said that. Said the wrong team.
He played for Brazil. Doesn't anymore. He's bloody red card and he's off forever.
Jerome Boateng and George Boateng.
I think that's crazy that one can. Well, obviously they have to because they're born in separate countries. Right?
I'm nearly sure there's another brothers that.
There's probably loads out there that would
just play for different countries. I think it's Xhaka and. I can't remember.
I thought it was a Polish fellow as well that can play.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is Montenegro. I can't remember. I don't know, but I know that there's another set of brothers that played each other in the Euros.
Yes,
the qualifiers.
That's right.
Was it the Euros? I think it was the Euros.
I think it was Euros. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's class that could just happen.
I know.
That'd be amazing playing against your brother in a different team.
Country.
The team being a different country. Yeah, exactly. I think I'd be crazy doing that there, but then again, I probably wouldn't even get playing. Probably wouldn't be on the bench. I'd be back home.
In the stands.
I'd be back home. I don't know. Do you reckon Northern Ireland's gonna qualify then for
the next one?
Not the next
48
one.
team, is it not the next one?
No, the next one. Oh, it is the next one. The next one's 48. Qatar, you were saying, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah, Qatar. Yeah. It depends because a lot of Northern Ireland teams are very old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
it's gonna be.
It'll be interesting if Michael O'Neill can drag us through this next 4 years and get a decent team together with a good ethic. Then we'll make the next World Cup. But we need to focus on getting into the Euros first.
Do we though?
Where is the Euros next year? Any idea?
I don't know. I can't remember.
The last one was France, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure. Gareth went to that.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to one of the matches.
Class.
Absolutely insane. Like
I was offered a ticket to the Germany game, but I couldn't get anywhere to stay.
Oh well, that's no. Yeah, it
so
makes sense. You should just stayed in a different country and flew over. Just stayed at home and just flew
I
over the day.
I looked at flying in the something. It was like Poland right beside it, and then getting a wee train up. But
go a bit of Interrail.
There's just nowhere to stay.
That's crazy.
Gutted. I know.
I love to go one of the matches just to see the just have the atmosphere.
The World Cup, or like you mean like another Ireland game?
No, just like a World Cup or a Euros or even a Super Bowl or something would be class.
Super Bowl would be good.
I don't even follow American football, but I'd still go for the crack.
Yeah.
Not that they do crack there. I'm just saying that that's probably a really bad term to say it like, but I mean I wouldn't mind going somewhere like that. But then sure, we've obviously said about going to all these other places like as well. But
yeah,
I think a World Cup would be completely different though, because you have like even today Peru scored. They're right.
They scored?
Yeah, they scored
2-0.
Yeah. They scored, but the first goal was a screamer. It was unbelievable.
Class. They've been shooting from everywhere the whole World Cup.
Yeah, they don't care. They're
just like, we'll have a go from here.
I think they're class, like, but their supporters and their fans were just crying that they actually scored a goal.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. Like people always like blame football blah, too much money. I agree. It's an awful lot of money just to give someone.
Yeah. For
kicking a ball around the field for 90 minutes or however long you're going to play for.
Yeah.
But there's no doubt in my mind that it gives people joy.
Oh,
as you can see people there burning their lamps out because of someone scored a goal and they're not even going to make it through. Whether or not they thought they were going to make it through with that goal.
Can you imagine?
They're like, oh my god, he's great. And they're
people like quit their jobs and all to go and watch play because it hasn't happened in like 50 years or something.
Well, it kind of sucks like, because if you're Brazilian, you're like, we'll just catch it in the next 4 years. Or even the 2 years, we'll go for the Euros and stuff.
You see, Argentina almost didn't qualify this year. Not for the World Cup. Not for the round of 16, but for the actual World Cup.
I'm not surprised where they played.
Yeah, they've been really bad and they almost didn't qualify.
But everyone says Messi's fault.
It's not though.
How can it be one man's fault for the team being bad?
That's like saying Portugal are crap because Ronaldo's crap.
Exactly.
Portugal play better when Ronaldo plays well, and same with Argentina.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like Messi's been like, here, I'll be the defender, the goalkeeper, the midfielder, and the striker here.
It'll still be unreal.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, he just hasn't been given any good balls.
Correct.
Oh, you're a dirty little man tonight. Did we giggle? But he hasn't been given any good
service.
He has not a good servicing. No, but seriously, like, I mean, people would argue the same with Ronaldo, but he just stays and waits for the ball.
Yep.
All the time.
That's because that Portugal team is not even worth going past. You know, you may as well stand up there. The midfield's terrible.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the midfield and defence is absolutely dreadful.
Yep.
So I don't
And then
understand.
you look at the Argentinian midfield / up front, and it is ridiculous.
Well, even the defence isn't bad either.
It's not bad, but it's not certainly good. Like your man Willie Caballero in nets is terrible.
Yeah.
See that thing he did against Croatia?
Yeah, he just
popped
it
it
up.
up for the volley.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But then again, everyone blamed Messi.
Oh,
He didn't score.
You didn't give the ball to the opposition to
He
score.
just did a wee chip.
It was, I don't know what he was doing. Like, see, as soon as I see, like, 'cause that was one of the goals I see.
It was a volley as well that scored, wasn't it? It was unbelievable timing.
Brilliant
It was
volley.
class.
But like, whenever he chipped it up, I just remember I was sitting on the wee seat waiting for Rachel to get finished. Ball went up in the air. I just went, oh my goodness, and then just he absolutely rifled it in, and I was like, oh.
See, I don't like the way the camera is sometimes, whenever, because it looks a lot closer or further away depending on the way you look at it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it never hits the side net. You're like, oh, it's in, and then you're like, oh, and you get up, you get a heart attack and everything by getting up because you don't know what's happened, and you get concussed because you fall over. Yeah, exactly. You have no idea what's happening. But whenever that ball got hoofed up, I was like, that's bound to be a lot further away than what I think it is.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I was like, how has he done that? I couldn't
yeah.
believe it. Dad showed me. He was like, just look at it. I was like,
It's so bad.
that can't be
It
right.
gets worse every time you see it as well.
I can't believe it, honestly. But I mean, that's the caliber of teams you've got in this World Cup this year.
What's your favourite World Cup? Do you have one?
That's a rough one. Like,
I like the 2006 World
I was
Cup.
about to say 2006.
Because of
Yeah,
the ball.
yeah,
It was
it was
amazing.
class.
You could just kick it, it would be like, whoo! It was just flying all over the show.
That's right. Who was it scored a goal? Was it Ronaldo scored a goal? It just went. It like did that there. I'm sure
The first ever goal, I'll post it on the Facebook page after we're done. The first ever goal at that World Cup, I think, was scored by a guy called Frings, and he was like the left back for Germany, and he just absolutely rifled it from the most ridiculous place. The ball was like, woo,
Think
doing
that-
a tweet
think it
ghost
could've been
wobble
him.
in mid-air. It literally just looks like it was being controlled by like a spell.
Yeah.
It just
and
went-
Harry
it
Potter is
just
the
went
golden
straight
snitch.
in. Keeper was just like, well,
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
it's like a
with
beach ball. I'm not catching that.
that? No, exactly.
So probably I think 2006 of the ones I remember because of that ball, it was just incredible.
Well, I don't think there has been many memorable ones since that, really. I mean, the Euros for me have been more memorable because of just the amount of banter that they actually.
Yeah,
It's not as serious. I
they're
don't think.
closer to home as well.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think they're as serious either. Like, there's still serious competition,
Yeah,
but they don't take themselves too seriously in that sort of aspect.
I don't know.
I don't think they do anyway. I think it's class like the Euros.
I like them. They're good. I just love football. See, this tournament's gonna be great.
I don't think it will be.
No,
No, I don't think it will be at all. I mean, going from the group stages now.
plenty of goals, which I'm happy with.
Yeah, but it just hasn't been. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit mean. I can't play football, like, so I don't really. Well, I mean, I can hit a ball, but I'm not going to be professional level. So maybe I'm just asking a bit too much of these guys. Like,
I had to turn all the football teams down. So I did.
oh, you did.
Yeah, go to uni.
You couldn't play any football. But no, that'll conclude this week's episode. Then
We'll blow the final whistle here, will we?
that's
It's the worst.
that's as bad as your wick one.
Still my favourite joke.
No, it's absolutely dreadful. But yes, folks, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you in the next one.
Alright.